Hello everybody, welcome to my video. Today I'll be going over TOKYO JIDOHANBAIKI, which is a framework game, and also extremely hard to say. TOKYO JIDOHAN TJ is a really awesome game because it is a game with some really awesome high quality components. TOKYO JIDOHANBAIKI plays for 14 plus, 1 to 12 players, and plays in about 5 to 45 minutes. Now, why that big of a gap? Because I said this is a framework. So this is a game with 20 other games inside. So Jordan Draper, the creator of this game, created components that are available for guest designers to come in and build their own games out of it. So this rulebook is actually a rulebook for 20 separate games, which is super awesome. I mean, it has everything from social deduction to hand management to some dexterity, anything you're really looking for, and for any size group of players, this game could potentially manage fulfilling your needs. And of course, I'm going to go way more into this when we're looking over the game itself, but I mean, these components are just so cool. You have your crate, you have the vending machine, and each vending machine, not just each vending machine, but there are a couple advertisements you could just place on top. I think really nice aesthetic. This is one of my favorite ads. You have money, cards, which include different colors, 6 different colors, and also 6 of the shapes of the bottles and the colors that represent them. So let's check it out. This is TOKYO JIDOHANBAIKI, and in this game you get a nice rule book with 20 games inside of it, also translated. Some stickers that I already put on to all these cool little bottles. There's 6 different bottle sizes in there, including like tall cans, squared bottle, and stubby cups. Where's a stubby at? There's a stubby. It also comes with cards. You're going to get 6 different colored cards that represent each color of the bottles and 6 different bottle types. Trays, currency, a vending machine with really cool little advertising, and that's it. So like I said, this is a framework game, so obviously I can't really show you how to play the game because there's 20 different games in here, and I don't want to go through all 20 of them. In fact, I've only played about a handful of them because, you know, some of them play for 1 player, some of them will play for 2 to 6, some play up to 12. They run 15 to 30 minutes and so forth. So there's a lot definitely in this game that you could look forward to. I mean, what's great about it too is you can really expect anything here. Like here's a dexterity game by Nick Halper for 2 to 12 players. Or maybe you want 1 versus all. Economic crafting, modular area control, right? And you can see the rules aren't even that long. It's about 2 pages, and it tells you the difficulty of learning that game. Right here's economic market. Every game is super unique, and you'd be surprised. I mean, yeah, the framework here's all the components you have. Make games with it, and super surprising seeing like what people have come up with and how well all these games work. I mean, yeah, there are some that work better than others in the sense that they're more exhilarating. Some of them in this game are like, oh, that's cool. I mean, this works really well. That's a fun experience. But there's some games I wouldn't go back to. Definitely a lot of games I would, especially in the handful I have played so far. I think one of my favorites, actually. I really like Lost Bottle, because it's a hidden deduction game. So you're trying to guess which cards are actually located. These cards would be split up right? And 2 of them will be placed away, and you have to guess what these cards are by doing some type of like deduction, by placing down cards or by placing down bottles. So it's like, okay, well, he placed down a red tall can, and red tall can's in my specific hand, so I have to play, you know, I take the red tall can and I'll place it on my side. So now he knows that 1 or 2 of the cards that he is asking if I have versus the can he used is in my deck versus this deck. And the point of the game is to figure out what's back here. So, you know, a lot of the games are not even like that. They're all unique, and it's really fun. I like this game a lot, mostly because of its aesthetics. I think it's really pleasing. The components are really well crafted. I mean, the amount of, I like how the game is created. I like that there's enough components to create so many games, and I like that each component can be rapidly changed and twisted into a completely new rule in order to fulfill that specific game. Of course, with 20 games ranging from 5 to 45 minutes, you can't expect every game to be perfect. There's some games where it's like, you know, I love the attempt. There's some games where I will definitely play again. And there's some games where, you know, it fulfills so many people that you're always able to bring this out and be like, all right, everyone's already attracted to the aesthetics. This game can fit about, you know, 6 to 12 more people, so let's play this a couple times. Because each game is relatively short. I mean, yeah, there are a couple in here that run a lot longer, but most of the games play in a nice range of like quick gameplay. Interestingly enough, I think a lot of the fun I had was in decorating and placing the stickers in all the little bottles. Because there are 6 different colors, there's 6 different bottle types, and I don't know, it was almost like relaxing just placing all those stickers on all these bottles and just anticipating the games that I'm going to be trying out, because I've actually had no idea when I first checked it out what I was getting into. So I put all the stickers on the bottles, I punched out all the money, and I opened this book up and I was like, wait, what? You know, because the first game you look at is called Lemon Squash, plays to 2 to 12 players, 15 to 25 minutes. And I'm like, all right, this is an extremely heavy game for a game called Lemon Squash. And then I turned the page and I was like, oh, okay, there's multiple games in here, and that was pretty funny. So if you enjoyed watching this video, and this is something that you want to get into because of the framework idea and how many different styles of games there are from a multitude of great different designers in the community, check it out. It's also part of a series. There's different Tokyo games within this series that I think all are extremely unique. This is the first and only one I've tried so far, but I'm definitely interested enough based off this game to check out his other games to see what he has created, because he has a very good niche for creating very attractive games. And if you like this, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment on this video. If you've ever been to Japan, where'd you go?